And today you have my exotic mountain bikes, Mercedes-Benz and BMW. Let's check it out. This is a Mercedes-Benz mountain bike from 1990. And I bought this bike in Cleveland. My Mercedes-Benz was acting up, my car, and I went into the dealership. And when I went to the dealership, it was hanging on the wall. I'm gonna throw some prices out today. We're gonna start off with this bike right here. The price of this bike back then was $3,900, which is $3,000 with the tires and everything it had from Pirelli and all of that stuff here. But we're gonna start off right here. Once you come over here, you can see this bike is manufactured with Pirelli's. Well, not manufactured with Pirelli's. This is an aftermarket situation. Okay, what I did was, there's a friend of mine we always talk about by the name of Sal. This is a 26 inch, and Pirelli's don't come in 26 inch. So I made a few phone calls to Sal. Sal got in touch with Pirelli and stuff like that there, and made it happen for me. So this bike has a Pirelli tire on it, which is 26 inch. If you go on Amazon, you can get 29 inches and above for Pirelli. I got lucky, I know Sal, so this is what happened. And over here you can see the lettering in Mercedes-Benz. Can you come around here, please? And you got like a little pouch kit where you can put your phone and tools and stuff like that. And my little water bottle here says Mercedes-Benz on it. I like that sweet tea with lemon, and I like it cold. So this is what I'll be using. Okay, let me give you some history on this bike. Okay, the bike was bought, and today, if you want to buy this bike or a bike like this, it starts at like maybe 500. You can get a used one depending on the shape from 500 to about 3,000. And some of the people are firm on their prices with these bikes. And it has the suspension, adjustable, disc brakes. And we're going to get back to this bike, but we're going to just check it out. All right, cool. It's a 24 speed. And if you come over here, please. If you want to know how many speeds your bike have, which is, you go from here, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 8 gears here, and then you come over here, which just in the front has 3. So you will go 8 times 3, and that will give you a 24 speed. All right, cool. We're gonna hold off on that. Coming over here. All right, we have a BMW bike, and today we're gonna see which bike is the best. This is a 1989-90 that folds apart and everything. And it sits on a Yokohama tire, which is, these are the Michelins. I took them off because this bike, I put these tires on. It sits at Ocean City Boardwalk Hall, outside on the boardwalk, some bike show. A friend of mine throw it here on the bike shop down there, down the ocean. And this is the bike that, you know, he sits it out with the rest of the bikes here on a big bike shop. And we got a lot of reviews and a lot of likes on this BMW bike right here. So it's pretty cool. Got a little water bottle, and you got your BMWs to put your cell phone in and all that. It kind of looks like a beach bike, but it's not. It's a mountain bike. You can take it apart and fold it. And I got this bike out City Line Avenue. I had an 850 BMW, and another same thing. I went inside the to get my car service. And this bike was in there. It wasn't all jazzed up with white wheels and seats. This seat was added. This is a rally seat. It was added onto the bike. I cleaned out my garage, and I thought it was cool to show you guys some of my stuff. You know, because I cleaned out my garage, and I got a lot of cool stuff. But we're going to get back to this because we have a guy coming over today from the bike shop, and he's a specialist on mountain bikes and stuff like that. So we're going to find out today we're gonna find out which is the better bike between Mercedes-Benz and BMW. They both for like 89, 90, 1990, 89. They're both for the same, and also it's the same speed here. So you go 8 times 3 again, which should give you 24. I didn't stay in school long, but I think that's the right number. All right. But before we get into this right here, and I think I already spoke about the this bike is a 26-inch, which that's a 29. I'm sorry, that's a 29. You may be able to get Pirellis or Michelin or Goodyear. I prefer the performance, the same as the Lamborghini and the Mercedes-Benz. I prefer that tire. Everybody like, you know, different tires, but that's the tire that fits me, the Pirelli tire. So yeah, like I said, I got lucky. Sal made a few phone calls, and you can see right here, as we already seen, get close as you can to that. You'll see Pirelli, and it's very cool. And we got the disc brakes, which I already said, and you could like put like a little oil and run a tube down there if you would like. I'm gonna show you the shocks here. You can let go for a minute, Mason. You got shocks here in the back, which is really bouncy. Then you got shocks up in the front, which is really bouncy. So I already know. And here, hold on to that, Mason. And over here, the shock is only on the front, and this doesn't have disc brakes. But I meant from 1989, I meant you really can't ask for much. This is really a factory BMW bike. From the factory, it's a real BMW bike. This is a real Mercedes-Benz bike. And another thing I want to speak about, over in Germany, they use these for police. And the fire department used these also in Germany. So in the early 90s, the police did use this bike. And I think something happened with the budget, with the city, or something like that. People was complaining why do they have $3,000 bikes. And I guess the city didn't want to pay for it, and then they scattered, and a lot of people got their hands on them from when the city did a review. They should have Treks instead of Mercedes-Benz bike, and they dispersed the bikes, and a lot of people got their hands on them. But to be honest with you, this is a bike that I bought in Cleveland at the All-Star game. I took the wheels off, put it in my trunk, but I lost this bike. What happened was a few friends of mine borrowed it and never gave it back. Then I did get it back, and Sal had it for a little while. I got it back from Sal, and I lent it out to, I don't know what happened. It just disappeared. But I went up to New York, suburban New York. There's a guy named Ferrari Max, which you can see here. He's a Ferrari guy, and he found this bike for me. And I called Sal and just got the tires, the Pirelli, the tires that I like that's comfortable for me. And I know a lot of you guys saying, Pirelli will make no tire for a bike. Go on Amazon or go to Pirelli and you will see they make bike tires. All the classic, the cool tires, Michelin, everything is made. You guys just don't know because you're not really car guys. I'm a car person, so I know all of this stuff. And we're going to get into all that. Welcome to my backyard. It's fall time, so it's leaves everywhere, but it's okay. And this is the track that Ferrari Max gave us when I went to go pick up the Mercedes-Benz bike. And we enjoy it, and we're going to show you what it does.
Thanks, Ferrari Max.
Thanks, Ferrari Max. Well, we're going to start here. This is a Brompton bike. This is my New York bike. I bought this bike in the earlier days. It was hard for cab drivers to pick us up. I couldn't get picked up, so I was inside Saks Fifth Avenue, and this bike was in the window. And I'm gonna throw the price out. This bike was $3,000 back in the day, and now it still holds its value. You can find one for around $1,400. I seen one on Facebook Mark for $1,400. It's called a Brompton bike, and you can fold it up, fold all the way up to about this big, and you can take it on an airplane. This bike is so cool, and today I still take it up to New York. I leave it with a door guy. I don't fold it up and all that. I leave it with a door guy, give him a couple dollars. He holds the bike, I go shopping, and when I'm finished shopping, I'll go back to the door guy and get the bike. If he left, he'll leave word with somebody else, and I'll pick my bike up. This is a very light bike. I mean, it is very cool. It's a New York bike. Like I said, and to this day, I take it up to New York. I was invited to Manhattan Mercedes-Benz to shoot a video, and I'm gonna take my bike up with me to ride around the city a little bit, and that's the story on that bike. Next up is this cool Strata bike. Let's check it out. All right, cool. This is a Strata bike. It comes from overseas. The cool thing about it, come up, get you right here. It has a fan belt and not a chain. It's a fan belt on it. Got some speeds. This bike was once owned by a little man. We was up in New York, and today we met Mary J. Blige, but we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that on Facebook. All right, cool. This is a bike. Most people in New York have them. Also, you can see here it has disc brakes. These fold in. It has disc brakes for people that live in New York, and you know, they don't drive. So the thing is, something they ride to work, park in their office, fold the bike up, put it in their office. Got a little cool little, like a little rack back here you could put stuff on. But we used it for shopping in New York. Our thing was to go shop in New York, leave it with the door guy. We don't have to wait on cab drivers, and everything was cool. And you can see this bike, like I said, was little man bike. You can see this bike have rims on it. I don't know how he made it happen, but you can see his rims on this bike. All right, the other bike over here is mine. I'm gonna show you this bike. All right, cool. I put a little something together for you guys, a few grills and stuff like that. But all right, cool. This is my bike right here. It's the same identical bike. What happens is you can fold it up. Like I said, you can take it in your office, or you can hang it up in your house, or whatever the case may be, whatever you want to do with it. The pedals fold in. These come back out. Lock them in. It's a magnet here that holds the wheel together. Let's see if I can get it out. You can hear it. It clicks. It's like a magnet. But all right, I'm gonna come on out with it. This is how it goes. You could lock it in here. It's locked in here. Fold these guys out. You're good for a ride. Same identical bike. As you can see, this one also has speeds. You can hear it has speeds. It's a pretty cool bike from overseas, and it's just something that you could take down the beach. Like people who went to Virginia Beach and stuff like that, you could take it down to the beach, and you can ride it. And my bike don't have rims on it like Lit Bike. Lit Bike have rims on it. I just got the regular spokes, which is cool. Red, my color. And that's about it for this bike right here. The price of this bike, it's a long story. The price of this bike, like $1,000 back in the early 90s. It was $1,000. And it's a long story on what me and Lit did to make these two bikes happen, because they was for customers. And the day we met Mary J. Blige, we're gonna get into that on Facebook. But all right, cool. Barber's Drive where Muhammad Ali used to live at. And I want to show you this house. One of the celebrities lived in this house, had it built. Can you show the house, please? A singer, Daryl Hall and John Oates. Pretty cool house. Come get the driveway. Real cool. And you can already see, got the Bentley in the driveway, all ready to go. All right, we're moving on to the next house.
Big Nate video. Big Nate video.
Yeah. Now we just arrived at the famous Muhammad Ali house. So cool. I want to give you guys a shot of it. We in the area. We took a little bike ride. Me, Mason. We got our bike technician, Kenny, and we having a good time. So come check it out. This is the first house that Muhammad Ali had bought. And I'm gonna grab that and give you guys a better shot. I always wondered, did Layla Ali live here as a little girl? This is the second celebrity house we're showing you, Muhammad Ali's house. And I got one more around the corner. I'm gonna show you who Muhammad Ali bought this house off of. I mean, this is a retreat. At one point in time, they was renting it out, and Cherry Hill Township told them it was too much, noise and too many parties and stuff like that. So, very nice house, real beautiful. I got one more for you guys. I talked about Mary J. Blige, and I got one more for you guys. Two more. Stay tuned. And I'm gonna show you guys Muhammad Ali workout in the mornings. This is where he ran at. This is part of his program, his jogging. He ran all around here. It's very cool. All right, cool. Okay, guys, where Muhammad Ali bought his house from, it was a guy by the name of Major Coxon, which was running for mayor. Can you please come over here? This was the house. It was torn down. Something horrible happened here, and we're not going to get into that, but this is the house Major Coxon owned, and he owned a couple houses in this area. He sold one to Muhammad Ali, and he sold one to a musician also. So this is the house. Come up and give him a better shot. It was a rancher house, and it was torn down. So this is the driveway right here, where all the madness had happened. This is the driveway. The house used to sit right here, but they extended it, built it out, was torn down. And this is where you see him with the Lincoln, the Rolls Royce, and all that cool stuff. I just wanted to give you guys a shot of the area. We live in the area. We decided to take a little bike ride, and this is it. All right, guys, we got one more to show you, so let's check it out.
Big Nate video.
right, guys, this is another property that Major Coxon owned. We saw one to Muhammad Ali, one to a musician. I don't know who they are. And it was a nice area. And this is the house. It's been rebuilt. It was a rancher. They tore it down. But look what you got. Look what you had. Golf cart, Range Rover, Land Rover. All right, guys. I just wanted to show you guys another video. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so our bike technician took the bike down. He went up, down, up, back down, up, down. And we're gonna come over here. And so we, right now we're checking on the shock system and how did it do uphill and downhill. So Kenny, what do you think about the shock system?
The bike has a nice, smooth, free ride.
Right.
You know, the brakes, you know,
Because they're not disc.
Yeah, they're not bad. You know, disc brakes are better, but you know, for padded brakes, this bike rides really nice. You know,
Really nice. Okay,
and
cool.
I got no complaints with it. The only thing I have is, you know, it could be aluminum.
Oh, okay, I see.
You know.
But it does fold down. You can, you know, it's the thing here. It does fold down, but that got nothing to do with the ride.
Right.
We are interested in the ride.
Yeah,
So,
the ride itself is very nice.
Great.
Very nice. Nice and smooth.
Right.
You know, so there's no flaws that I can see.
Good.
You know.
And this is the bike that goes. This is the bike that goes to down the shore. And a friend of mine owned a. I spoke about this earlier. He owns a bike shop, and this is the one that sits on a boardwalk. And you know, it tracks people, and they got different kind of trek bikes and everything. But okay, so cool. So Kenny said around this bike is around an 8. Up and down, shock system, brake pads, and he said it's not aluminum, so
No, I'll definitely give it an 8. Just needs a little fine tuning, but
Gotcha.
other than that,
Gotcha.
good running bike.
Okay, what about the speed, the shifters? Because this is 24 speed.
Shifters are fine, you know, everything, you know, works great.
All right, cool. So next up is the Mercedes-Benz bike. All right, guys. The Mercedes-Benz bike is up next. So Kenny gonna take it uphill, downhill. He already took it. He came from a Trek store. He did me a favor and helped us out. He's a mountain bike specialist and from Cherry Hill Trek, and he came out to give us a hand. And now we're gonna check out the suspension and the brakes and how light it is and stuff like that. And Kenny gonna take it out. Let's see what's up. Good shocks. I can see that already. The shocks are absolutely great. Let's see what happened, guys.
Yeah. This bike, right?
Right.
The suspension on this bike is super crazy.
You know why? Because
Super crazy.
in Germany, the police used it.
Yeah.
In
this,
Germany.
This
So-
bike rides really freaking nice.
Dang.
Really nice. You know?
So how about the tires? And
Wow. I mean, the brakes work good, gears are good, everything. The bike just rides really nice.
bouncy and everything.
Yeah,
I seen it.
this thing rides so smooth. It does ride smooth.
Got the disc brakes and
Yeah,
everything.
it rides really nice. It's crazy.
What about coming up the hill? It was pretty decent.
Came up the hill, man. I didn't struggle at all.
Wow.
Not once. Not one time.
So
Because
you know
the way the gears are, the way the gears are set
Uh-huh.
on this, it makes you have a nice, easy ride up a hill. You know what I mean? So
Wow.
yeah, it's really nice, man.
Well,
really nice.
guys, he gave the BMW bike an 8.
I think the Mercedes outbeats the
Whoa.
BMW. Sorry, but
Whoa.
you know, serious, it rode nice. Really
All right,
rode
guys,
nice.
you heard it. He's from Trek. mountain bike specialist. He fixed mountain bikes. He built them. He built downhill bikes. He's always on a bike. He'd rather have a bike than a car.
And it's lighter. It's a lot lighter than the BMW bike. Whew.
Okay, guys. Kenny called it. Your winner.
Yeah.
The Mercedes-Benz AMP mountain bike.
I'd buy it.
Hey, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Flashy Cars. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is from everything you've seen was from my passion, from loving cars. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.